Hello everyone, welcome back to Golden Sun. My name is Dario. In the last part, we made it to the northern parts of Angara, that's the name of this region, and made it to the town of Emil, and now in the Mercury Lighthouse. We also met Mia, and she's now part of our party. She's level 10, which, that bothers me so much, only because everybody else is already, like, level 11. So I'm gonna have to try to find a way to course correct her, like to get one level higher. There's no rare candies in this game, unfortunately. Anyways, actually, now that I'm looking at her stuff, it's probably best to... She already has a witch's wand. She looks like she'll be fine. Yeah, she has good armor. She'll be fine. Okay. So we're gonna spend this episode exploring the rest of the Mercury Lighthouse. Interestingly enough, you know, some of these things you can pass through. So I'm just going to show this battle off because it's going to be the first battle with all of our party members. And hopefully it's not going to be the last battle. God, jeez, already losing. There we go. So now that we have me in the party, she's effectively going to be our healer. A lot of her abilities involve healing or curing things. I mean, she does have some damaging ones that will come into play, but she's definitely more of the magic side of things, so she'll be best healing. As usual, as per Golden Sun standard, there's going to be some puzzles to solve, but I mean, that's why we love this game. Someone has poison. I was wondering why there was like glitches going on. But luckily, our girl Mia can take care of that right up. Let's see. I want to get that treasure chest, and to do that, I'm gonna have to... I think if I... Hold on, there's a way to do it here. I just gotta push something out of the way. I think it's this thing. Yeah, so if I just run back real quick over here. Perfect. So this is a psi crystal. It restores someone's PP, like, to full. I usually end up going through entire games, ending up stockpiling them, not because they're not useful, but just because I always think like, oh, I gotta save this for a rainy day, and thus I never end up using them. But they're definitely worthwhile to have, and definitely don't be afraid to use them like I would be. They come in handy if you're in a pinch, if you're stuck in a dungeon somewhere, so keep that in mind. But definitely, you know, like the waters of life, don't use them all willy-nilly. Let's see. Man, my girl Mia's coming in with the clutch. People are getting damaged left and right, and she's taking care of us. She's already a team player. I love her. It's so crazy coming back to this game because I haven't seen a lot of these. See, because the thing is, there's so many puzzles in this game. Every time you play it again, like, I mean, there are some puzzles I'll remember, like the Kalima Forest one, only because I've done it so much and it's at the beginning of the game. But a lot of other puzzles I actually don't really remember, so it's something I love is that playing through it again, and each time I play through it, it's like almost a new experience. A lot of times I end up having to solve the puzzle again. I mean, this one barely qualified as a puzzle. You just had to push it to the switch. Okay. Usually it's not a good idea just to slide into a hole like that. But this kind of activates an important part of the dungeon here. He who honors the heart of the goddess shall stand at the center of all, like a swan in the center of a rippling bond. I think I gotta use ply here. That was actually a guess. I didn't remember I had to do that. So basically what that did is it allows us to walk on water. No, I'm not going to make the obvious Jesus reference. This took us back out. That's not what I wanted, dang it. That's going to come in... Being able to jump across water is going to come into play literally right now. You can only make 3 jumps. If you make a 4th one into water, you will fall through it and have to start over. Over here, I believe is a mimic. It's going to be the first one of the game. Mimics are basically fake treasure chests made to design and trap you. And whenever you beat one, you will get a game ticket. Yep, I was right. I always remember that's a mimic just because of how out in the open it is. So Fizz restores HP, so typically not very useful, so we're just going to have Mia attack on this one. Mimics aren't terribly hard to destroy, but you don't want to keep them around any longer than you have to. You know, it's not that they can kill you, it's just like they throw status ailments and stuff at you. I don't know if I want to throw all my Jin at it, so I'm just going to just attack now. Now that it's wrapped in Delusion, it shouldn't be able to hit us. Oh, please not Mia. Ah, okay, it's only 16, that's not that bad. Man, this boy's stronger than I thought. Okay, we'll do one more round of attacking. Crap, I've had bad luck with this lately. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Oh, we got some Water of Life. Usually it's just a game ticket, but I'll take that. I don't think I'm going to sell this one like I did the other one, but... Alright, so... As I mentioned earlier, you're able to walk through some waterfalls, so it's worthwhile to check. And we'll see what this... Synergy Armor. That sounds pretty good. I don't think Mia can equip this, though. No, it can't. So who needs it more? I'll give it to Isaac. Well, yeah, I'll give it to Isaac. Sorry, Garrett. You're not the main character of this game. Although, I mean, Garrett does play an important role. Now that I've been doing this playthrough, obviously, he's the one who talks the most since Isaac doesn't. So, he does deserve some credit. He always just kind of gets crapped on in the other games a little bit. Not a lot. Or maybe it was just me who always crapped on him. So let's see what we're able to pull off here. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to make it. Okay. I guess we're going to have to go to the right. Very interesting puzzle they came up with here. Definitely can say it's unique, and I don't think there's any other time like it in the series, if I recall. I'm probably missing like some very important one in my head right now, but yeah, I don't know how much to say at this point. I'm just trying to solve this puzzle. This is probably something worthless. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I freaking knew it. So that's a good example of what this game does sometimes. They'll put a chest somewhere to bait you into like, well, there's that. They'll put a chest somewhere to bait you into going toward it, and it requires you having to like jump off of something, and then you find out it's just like a freaking herb or something, and then you have to like go the long way around just to get back to where you were. It's really annoying. In fact, the smartest thing to do a lot of times is just save the game, check what the treasure chest is, and if it's crap, just reset. I'm probably going to employ that technique myself. Like, because it's stupid how many times that happens. And it's not stupid, I don't mean to say that like in a bad way, like, oh, they should have redesigned that. It's a good like I said, it's a good thing to pad out the length of the game. It's clever. Because of course you see a treasure chest, of course you're gonna run after it. What, you crazy? Like, unless you memorize all the treasure chests in the game, you know, you're gonna go after it. Let's see. I don't think there's anything on the left. Let me just double check though. Okay. One of these waterfalls, spoiler alert, is gonna have a gin in it, a Mercury gin. I don't quite remember where it is, so we're gonna be checking. This one barely qualifies as a puzzle in my opinion. Because look how easy this is. Come on guys, you could have spent a little bit more time on that one. You guys did so good with the log puzzle in Kalima. And once again, like the Legend of Zelda, they show like the cinematic camera of what you did and what it changed. I always love the stair sound effect in these games. Just like watch, listen. Damn it! Okay, watch, listen. Just perfect. So this one does require a little bit more thinking. So we have to. Okay, I gotta go run to the other side. And actually, let's see. Hold on. Something else I want to see. One of the combinations of characters, or you know, Jin with certain characters, it creates a synergy called a void, and it does exactly what it sounds like. It allows you to, you know, have lesser enemy encounters. I don't remember which combination it is. No, that's not it. I might not have the right amount of synergy yet for it. No, okay, alright. I'll waste time with it later, but I forgot what it was, but it does come in handy, because other than that, there's no other way to lower the enemy encounter rate. There's no item as far as I know. So it definitely is worthwhile to learn how to do it. For this one's a little bit of a tricky bastard here. Now we gotta run all the way back to the other side. And you see how this game takes so long now, how they padded out that length. But honestly, like this, oh fuck, did I really do that? God damn it. But honestly, like this game kind of spoiled me, because when I play other games now that are just straight up RPGs, I find them boring, because this game made it to where like, oh, I get to do like some cool puzzle solving in between my RPG battles. Like that's really cool. I mean, even Final Fantasy did that to an extent, not quite the way Golden Sun does, but still, they had some puzzle solving. Nowadays, like, you know, games like Fire Emblem or Persona, like, if I recall right, Persona has like bare minimum, like, you know, puzzle solving. But Fire Emblem, like, most of the games are just straight up battles, and that's why I found most of them so hard to play. Which Fire Emblem's pretty relevant to mention, since it is also on the Game Boy Advance, and it's just a series I can't get into. The only one I've been playing lately actually is Shadow of Valentia, which released on the 3DS 2015, I think, 2016 maybe. So I'm finally getting around to that series. But you know, that series is still going on while this series is kind of dormant. Pretty sad. It's a very clever series of games here. But we'll talk more about that later. Golden Sun's past, present, and future. Nuts! I got lucky with these. Honestly, I don't even use nuts that much in this game. Although I probably should, because there are times where like a healer, one of your healers die. Probably pretty useful to have something like that in your inventory. The inventory system is something else I'll go into at a later point. Probably very soon, actually. Alright, this one, I believe... Yep, here it is. Okay. So this is another battle gym. Now, if I recall right, water is weak to... I want to say wind. I could be mistaken. Let's see if I'm right. No. Okay. Maybe it's earth? Whoa! That hurt Ivan a little bit more than I was expecting. Let's try that. I guess I'll just heal myself with that. Ah, crap. Okay, well, no matter. We just run back in, run back out. And there it is. Actually, kind of raises the question why I even saved to begin with. I probably could have healed, though, if I was smarter. Alright, let's do my little strategy that I was doing again. Yeah, so basically just repeat what we did before. Hopefully it doesn't run again. What is a Mercury Gen weak to? Okay, good. Well, he doesn't even attack, so I don't know if that's actually a good thing. Actually, this would be a good time for me to show off Granite. No, I was like so tempted to say like, at least we won't take things for granted. I'll just boost up resistance while I'm at it. And kill Garrett. Okay, so with Granite active, and as I said, he's one of the more OP abilities of the game, one of the more OP gen, overpowered, is watch. Look how much less that damage did. Like, it halved it pretty much. If you're willing, you could keep, because I think the protective barrier only lasts like to the next turn. So if I set Granite again, by the time it ends, I could just set it, put it up again and just keep doing it back and forth. That basically means I'm only fighting with 3 characters, but if you're taking so little damage, it's kind of worth it a little bit. This isn't going to hurt that much, but hopefully it'll be enough to kill it. There we go, we got it. Whew. That Mercury Gen was a little bit, like, tougher than I expected. The Mercury Gen Sleet joined Mia. Okay, I've noticed this ever since the last part. I don't know why I'm saying Mercury so wrong. Mercury. I don't know why I keep saying Mercury. Mercury. Okay, now it just sounds weird. Now I'm just saying it too much. I at least wanted to address it though, because I realized I was saying it kind of weirdly. I didn't know why. Now would be a good time to actually use my healing ring, but too late for that. We're actually almost cleared with the lighthouse now. If I recall right, if we just go through here. Alright, so I was kind of getting worried actually. Oh, a siren. A hot lady. I was actually kind of getting worried because I was thinking like maybe I'm running away from battles too much. But I mean, it wouldn't be any better if I was just sitting here grinding on him. Okay, that's like the 3rd episode in a row I said something unintentionally sexual. I mean, grinding on them, like, okay, never mind. There really is no way around that at this point. And I think oops, wrong one. I was gonna say usually in most of my playthroughs the attack order goes Ivan, Isaac, Mia, then Garrett. But because Garrett is 1 level higher, I think his speed is higher, which is kind of throwing me off. I'm expecting Mia to go before Garrett. But more often than not in every single playthrough, Ivan always goes first. He's just, I guess he's small, so that means he's quick. I guess that's how that relates. He who honors the goddess of rainbows shall be guided to the heavens upon wings of fluid grace. I believe if we just cast Fly on this statue. Yeah, it looks like it did it. So now the waterfall is going in reverse. They're just like, I guess. Now what lies atop the waterfall? Well, you're just gonna have to find out next time.